Hello, hello. Back with some more Dragon's Dogma.
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? I can guide you there if you wish.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
I did find out a couple
Might there be
things.
aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Yeah, there's
I can see no path to take us onward.
way.
It seems we've hit a dead end. At last, a chance to make full use of my skills. If you'll allow it, Master. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
Yes, Barry. You have the shield jump. I need concussive step or whatever the fuck it's called for that.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map.
Okay, I'm gonna
Perhaps this will
continue on a little bit.
This foe will recoil from flame. That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Hell yeah, it was.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
I just want to see if there's anything up here. Like if the camp changed or anything.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The only critic against the world, as they say.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Probably whenever I go out later today. Yeah, whenever I go out later today, I'm gonna go pick up some fucking medicine and stuff.
I must summon reinforcements. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait right there.
You have no right.
An exemplary performance.
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
I also learned because of TikTok that you can find those clothes instead of buying them.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
It is a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
So I just want to come back here, see a couple things, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
teleport
Shall
back.
we proceed into the depths?
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
Very well, if I must.
What did you do to provoke it? 'Twas most unwise.
Forgive me, I could not help but laugh.
Oh, look at this.
I grant you fire blade.
You, it's pincushion. Not compared to the
Super
thrill of
easy.
victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Go ahead. It's empty.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
We'll manage, whatever comes. We always do, don't we?
That is true.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Do not waste this chance. We must press home our advantage.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Once you cut off the tail, these things are fucked.
Was most effective. Here I thought I would.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. You're soaked.
Oh,
Do try not to catch cold.
damn it. What to do? Get this thing here. That's a little better. Okay. I have no idea which way to go in this cave. I'm just exploring every little corner. This looks like it's gonna lead back this way. Okay.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
This probably leads out to the... Yep. He came out of nowhere.
You'll not live to regret this.
There's gotta be more of them. I see you.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I'm up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Fall in the puddle, you're positively soaked.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurer's trade.
Fucking Christ. Okay, 1 second. Okay, that's a little bit better. That thing's running into the wall, so pressing on.
Well done! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Our victory is not assured. We must be vigilant, lest our foe take us by surprise.
I think I get the idea.
What do we got going on over here?
Good. I just about breathed my fill of stagnant air.
The air beneath the earth is stifling, to be sure.
I suppose 'tis so.
Huh. I feel like I missed a part in here. Need to go back in. I think there was like a little other part over here that I missed.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
This way. I'll make sure I get exploring everything, you know?
Not good enough!
This is generally used as a material.
A different combination of materials result in different creations.
Okay, so skeletons.
These fiends are only truly defeated
Takes a
when they're
little
fought.
bit more damage to them.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
$4,500 gold. Wow. Was that Minotaur? I think so.
Chimera ahead.
No.
I suppose I'll handle
What's this thing's name again? Fucking. Oh, I forget. snake.
Can't happen again. Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Over to victory in the hand. Let us finish this.
Man, I forget this thing's name.
Let us see what you're made of. Seem our force is unbalanced.
Let us finish this. Bring what beats down.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
It really feels super good taking on things that's like much bigger. God damn it.
We pulled through. You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
There to have everything crafted. He does have no more potions, neither does she. See, it's a good thing I did not just leave the cave. Oh. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Perfect. I want to make sure this goes around. Maybe.
Shall we make them all their own impatience?
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
Very well. I must.
I don't even know how I seen anything. Oh, there was him. There's that. That goes all the way around. So, where does this lead? Ooh.
Obscure magics of the Wakestone can restore life to the departed.
It is not an
There we
item
go.
to be used lightly. We ought to keep it safe till the opportune moment presents itself.
Speaking of like the whole save thing, boom. Saving right now. Man, this is a big fucking cave.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
Why do I feel like that can blow up?
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? Follow me, master. I shall guide you to the location.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
This looks kind of neat. Kind of looks like death. Okay, that leads somewhere else. So does this. Well, kind of. Damn it. I don't want to leave that. Want to go to the other area, see what it brings us, but... This looks like one big open area. Oh. That makes sense. Back where we killed the skeletons.
That's of fine craftsmanship. Perhaps better than anything we have at present.
They're just a wee bit weaker right now because my other ones are upgraded.
You seem rather keen to be rid of your old equipment.
Let's go back this way.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Yeah, so far this is an amazing game. Don't let the fucking review haters turn you away from it. Something tells me those reviewers only picks out the bad thing and then they pick at that every single one of them. They try to turn everyone away from the game. I remember when reviewers used to be like, hey, this is what's good about the game, this is what's bad. Now it's just all bad, no matter what. Which way should I go? Should probably go this way, take a right. Is it nighttime now? Oh. It says examine.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off.
I cannot help but ache for a scrap.
I'm with you, Iris. If it's Iris or Iris. I didn't even have to buy that Explorer's Camp. It came with the fucking deluxe thing.
There are useful
Always
ingredients
good to
be
have
gathered here,
extra,
I'll
though.
wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
I'm gonna go out today and buy a fucking tomahawk steak.
Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.
I quite agree. At best we recuperate our strength before we set off again.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
I just kind of want to see what, if anything, changed where we started the game.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Well, you're 2 levels higher than your Iris or whatever you want to say.
All told, I'm rather
It
satisfied.
will be an
with
honor to serve by your side.
I'm gonna try to remember to take everything off the character.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not get in the way.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Was most effective.
And you see these things everywhere now.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't. Allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
You scared?
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Come on, have at it.
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
We're still in the fight!
What in the fuck?
Damn dragon. Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are.
My home.
It's a fell fox. A one small fox.
What now?
I got you far and late. Well, strike fast and true, and our quarry will fall.
You will not live to regret this.
Priority is to down those flames. Focus. A moment of decision is still our key.
Defend me, love. How full is that attack of yours?
Still. No good about it. These hits spell sight. Avoid it at all costs.
Just now?
Shit. Red House down.
We can hear the water rush headlong into battle. Let us watch our game carefully to detect our strategy.
I always forget about the stamina.
We can easily redirect its focus with our attacks. Let my magics grant you the mental boon.
Is he leaving?
We would do well to seek the high ground when fighting with an income. It will make overpowering our foes all the simpler.
Show yourself! 'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have
Oh,
my
it's her.
gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village. Everyone is concerned for you.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this. Thank you. True.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople.
We're done for.
What am I to do? To my mind, you really ought to have returned by now.
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
That was pretty epic. I have to return to her now.
What should I get on? What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself.
I'll keep one because I'm probably going to use it.
But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
We're done for.
Tad rowdy.
On the table.
Who am I supposed to be visiting here?
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for it.
Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again. Well met, sir.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for it. That place puts my hairs on it. Yet if aught were to befall
Huh.
I couldn't live with myself.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Lots to be taken care of.
Okay. Well.
It's done.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Okay, let's go see her. Then we're gonna go find the clothes and stuff like that.
Nattering all day is tiring work.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense.
I'm gonna restart the stream real quick. See, well, I don't know why it always does that, but whatever. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet e'er since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it. Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not a patient, are you? 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I have the privilege of serving as abbess here. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the patients. Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular we cannot afford to run out of. You would procure it yourself. I am grateful beyond words, sir. In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite? The slums are a bane to the body's humors, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but we're always short on helping hands. Your aid is most appreciated, sir. May your search prove fruitful.
Let me get that.
Yes, sir.
Phantom.
Ah, forgive me. If that's not the case, you will have to...
I don't know what to do. What to do?
Need help again.
What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Say, have you heard about the state of the river? Do you know the river close by the church? Well, it's come to be full of muck and filth and all sorts. That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. The water's so filthy that it's going to take twice the amount of gold ore to purify it. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, it wouldn't be good for anyone if the church ran out of holy water. I was hoping you'd say that. Thanks ever so much. I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore every place I can. Hoy, Arisen! Have you found any?
2 pieces of
That's
gold
all
are.
right. I'm sure.
Okay. I know at my storage I have gold ore, I just don't know how much. Fuck off, you. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with you. I tried chasing you everywhere.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you,
Fuck.
Arisen.
I don't know if I have any fucking miasmite or whatever. Okay, I could do that quest. I have one miasmite. I'm gonna have to wait until nighttime to go out and hunt those fucking ghost things running around.
Is this a challenge, Arisen? To see who can keep pace?
Boy, Arisen.
There you are.
Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! This'll be plenty, I reckon. Thank you ever so much. Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Would you be willing to lend us a hand again, Arisen? Just one more time. Thanks. So, remember how I told you about the river by the church getting all mucky? Well, the grown-ups are saying it's gotten worse. Now lots of people who live nearby are falling sick. The priests have been treating everyone as best they can, but there's nowhere near enough medicine to go round. I want to help them, but I'm not sure what I can do. Apart from ask you, that is. Would you bring us some more medicine, Arisen? Oh, thanks, Arisen. I'll talk to the priests in the meantime, see if there's anything...
Now, we've need of medicine. We can purchase it at...
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Not yet.
Antidote
Fair
for
enough.
the blight. Do I have any of that? I'm just doing these random quest things until
Nothing ever seems to happen round here.
till nighttime.
I'd gladly stay here forever if I could.
Mine is a life devoted to one. My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
Oh. I need 5 antidote blight.
It's quiet.
This it? Nope. What's this?
You!
Well, you. And the dude doesn't talk to you. I chased him all over the place.
Gather round, gather.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes a man wonder, it does.
Keep an eye on the beggar, okay.
Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Ah, he's back there too.
And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it's...
Hoi, friend! There's something I've come to understand during my stolen hours exploring these streets, and I wanted to share it with you. Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to living out their lives. It seems a simple observation, I know, but to me, for it made me painfully aware of my own position. Can this existence of mine even be called living when I am so doted upon by my mother? I want to live a life I can proudly call my own, and to achieve it with all that my heart desires. I tire of enduring my mother's coddling, and of having to mind every twitch in her face in order to appease her. Looking at this box, it fills me with courage. 'Tis proof that I am not my mother's servant to be wheeled about as she pleases. 'Tis something I obtained of my own will. Here is the last of the gold I owe you. Pray forgive me for making you wait for it. Now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. There's aught I would do. Thus, I cannot say when next we'll see each other. Though I feel sure we shall in time. Perhaps sooner than we might think. Till then, take care, friend.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
It was no great shock to me.
Okay, that's completed.
Need anything?
Oh, I already got.
Stop by again.
I already got that stuff. Okay.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps
I thought it
new
was like an
discoveries await
actual
us above.
thing.
Treat your ears to a tale by a master
Visit Mel from time to time. Fucking, oh my god. The Blighted.
storyteller. And should my story entertain you?
If he's there, he's there. I know there's flowers or something out there.
Not much going on.
I just don't want any of these quests to, you know, fall apart on me and gone forever. There you are.
Boy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just splendid! Oh, thank you, Arisen. This should be plenty. I'll take it to the church straight away.
'Tis a goodly deed we've done, aiding the sick. I only
Perfect.
hope our efforts go a ways toward improving life in the slums.
'Tis as you say.
Now I gotta fucking... watch that beggar.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Does this dude need just any bow?
Are you in the market for something in particular?
I'm buying these. And then I'm gonna sell both of these. The fuck? I have these? Alrighty then. Great Griffin Claw.
Always a pleasure.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
What the fuck? Or did fucking Buddy give me those for completing the quest? I wasn't even paying attention, chat. Okay then, well, I got that
These were
stuff. I
necessary
can do that.
expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe.
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
Barry's just chilling.
This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain, should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour, the gigantus did pale. But who among you can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on.
Am I doing this right? My mission is to watch them.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe.
I'm talking to him.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble... It's much appreciated.
I'll just give him some coin. See what happens after that.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my...
Got any tales to...
Might try my hand at a new trade.
That's what I had to do, was give him some coin. Sat there for like 5 minutes for nothing.
Got to accept life as its ups and downs.
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.
Oh, sir, pray excuse might I beg a moment of my master is in need of aid, you see? And oh, might we could, you will find my master's...
I don't care. Yes. Fuck. Okay, there he is. Normally I would not skip that fast, but I'm trying to follow this dude and I don't want to do it again.
Something smells divine.
Something about her master has gone ill, okay. You can go back and read it.
I've somewhere to be.
What an exhausting day it's been.
Bleeding amateurs. No respect for their tools.
There's got to be something fun to do.
I don't like this place at all. I don't like
Stomach's
it.
complaining.
I want to go
I'll have
home.
an early supper.
I'm at the end of my rope.
I wish to astound, not
How long
really.
is job? I ought to have a mouthful. It might want a dash of salt. Suppose I'll start dusting.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Am I supposed to watch this dude still, or do I confront him now?
My grey matter requires a...
Rejoice, my darling, for your Albert is returned.
Welcome home, dear.
I spend my days spinning yarns, only to come home to a wife for whose radiance I have no words. If there is a more fortunate fool in the city, I have yet to meet him.
Oh, you bold-faced flatterer.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting
Not
off with a
you.
mug of the good stuff.
What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you. Listen up, you lot. Albert, king of beggars, has come to Aye, the ale's on me tonight, so drink up my... What would you of me?
Just be sure you mind your...
I don't like it here. I want to go
Okay.
Suffer so.
Hasn't anyone got coin to spend?
You!
Me. Oh.
This place is lovely. I might stay a while.
Another fairy stone. Fuck yeah. This dude, do I talk to him now?
No one's going to aid a poor man like...
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
No one's going to aid...
You know what? I'm done with that one. There's probably something I'm missing, but yeah. Or do I have to still keep an eye on them?
I've trained for this. All I've got left.
It must be.
It's been a hard day.
I don't like it here.
I don't
Dead on my feet. Like this place at all.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I wonder what lies at its bottom.
Is it true you're the Arisen? Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. A fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith. Good luck to you.
I'm always willing to let.
Go on, have a look. Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of ours is best met with stiff drinks and cheery hearts. Interested in my wares?
Oi there! The ale flows a plet, so ne'er mind your coin purse. Drink your fill, my friend. What would you of me? I'll have...
Okay. Okay, now let's just go here, see what this person wants.
I end up feeling worried. No shortage of easy marks.
Mayhap if I hang about, someone will buy it.
I'd sooner stay out. Well met, sir.
You're always such fun to talk to. Where was I bound?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance?
Gonna do that one and then get that.
Do come again.
Starting to get darker-ish.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would not. But I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. It is my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offense.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid.
Sure.
Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
Still a while before the shift's over.
I have a terrible itch. I hope it isn't fleas.
I just filched this here. Wouldn't want to spoil it.
One can ne'er be too
You gotta find that little girl again.
Myself to a kettle before bed.
Hoy, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for all your help. You really made a difference around here. You wanted to ask me a favor this time? So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
I've made my bed. Now to lie in it. Mayhap I ought to be getting.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
Once I do this, I'm gonna go out, kill some phantoms.
Time to head to market, methinks.
I could use a bit of peace and quiet. Times are hard. I'm bad. And I'm not the only one.
Anywhere right now.
Quiet at last.
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery, and a flower from Melv seems just the thing. And she was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
Going all the way to Melv, Jesus.
The lands around Melv are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might they not... The lands around... 'Tis not only poison the...
Let's see. Ah, I almost forgot. Let's see. Ah, I almost...
You know, I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
The lands around... 'Tis not only poison the...
I just want
then,
to see
I must
what,
confess, I only hope I've not forgotten anything of import. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest?
the kid's gonna die if,
Ah, I almost forgot.
I'll give you some medicine and an antidote.
Let me get that.
It seems Master Sebastian is lacking a few supplies. Shall we gather what's...
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite...
I could give him 2 of those, but,
The hour? Much obliged. I fear I've no wisdom to... Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour.
should I give him an eye? Fuck it.
Much obliged.
If he dies out
There's a
there, he
ladder
dies
here.
out there. The
After
beggar
you,
girl will have a
Harrison.
good life. Then we best be off to go kill some phantoms.
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I... You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful. Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so...
Okay. Okay, do that, and then I'm gonna do the feast one.
Nothing's harder than living in honest.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure.
Goblins, master!
Leave it.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Furthermore, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
You have my protection.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Prepare yourself.
Okay.
I grant you roaring flame. Tremendous work!
Indeed, it was enough to make one pity our foe.
I haven't seen a phantom yet.
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
I suppose 'tis so.
I've got wares of every ilk. Hope to see you again ere long.
No dawdling. The Arisen calls.
No quarrel here. So, the path splits here.
Ah, you again. What would you of me? Might I prevail upon you for aid? You have my thanks.
Oh my god, it's so
I
hard
know
to...
precisely when a
There.
curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Yep, Elizabeth is out.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
I hope I can count on you in a scrape.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
It is so weird.
You've my gratitude, sir. Take this with my gratitude.
An onyx. Well, I'm here, so...
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave!
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
Heh, this world's gone to the dogs.
Sir Arisen, I am sorry you had to witness that. Jonas has been e'er harsher in his treatment of beastrons since we were last beset by monsters. Yet how can he condone leaving a man to his death is beyond my ken. Listen, though the chief has forbidden it, a number of us intend to mount a rescue. Will you aid us in our efforts? Pray, meet us at Stormwind Cave at the tip of the cape.
We must
I
aid
guess
those
so.
in need.
I know there was a port crystal thing somewhere. There it is.
cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
What I wouldn't give for a map. Particularly one that could tell us where all the treasure lies.
That would be awesome. But I'm gonna be right back, chat. Be back in a few or so minutes. Hello, hello. I'm back. Hope everyone enjoyed themselves for a little while.
By your leave.
You've come. I knew I could count on you. In we go then.
No doubt we will have to plumb the cave depths to find our charge. Shall we press on? I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover
Got my
it.
gold ore back.
Prepare for battle!
How do you like that?
Excellent! Don't let up now!
I can't even see what's going on.
Here and now.
Collect as many resources as we can. Everything dies so fucking quickly with these new things. Ow.
We prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
Strange. This place is not as I remember it.
What could be the cause? This demands further investigation.
Where the hell did the other guys go? Fuck 'em, I guess.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
Anything down here? Nope.
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Keep your voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat.
Oh, fuck. Huh. I assume this is Buddy.
I'm saved. Thank you.
We'd best report back. Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the ceiling.
Gonna have to wait for
Pray
fucking
speak
Buddy to
up,
catch up.
should you notice aught amiss.
Why, wait, what's new on Prime?
Oh, apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
Just waiting on him. My light's flickering. Does that mean it's almost out of fuel? I'm assuming so. Oh yeah.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
Methinks I've a skill for just this occasion. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combats. I suppose we'll be wanting to report.
Oh, he finally made it down here. I know the other two idiots ran into the cave, so fuck them. Still need to go phantom hunting.
Out of the cave at last.
If I were meant to spend my days in darkness, I'd have been born a mole.
Indeed, you are correct.
You wish me to return? At once, Master.
Waiting for the other dude.
So, 'twould seem your rescue mission was a success. No matter. You'll accept your punishment all the same.
How can you say that, Jonas? Now you're just being cruel.
Cruel, am I? And what do you call disobeying my orders and endangering the entire village for the sake of one foolhardy beastron? You're banished, all of you. You'll find no welcome in Harv any longer.
What a poor thanks for rescuing our charge. That man is not fit to be village chief, if you ask me.
A cheerless outcome for all involved.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
My training regime.
Fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Wait a minute, this ain't the way.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Need to go at nighttime.
I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward, and you're like to stumble ere long.
Fair point.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
Was that an ogre? No idea.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that bin go to waste.
One of us is being drenched.
Morning, Jordan.
Feast your eyes on this!
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
That's what I'm looking for. How's Jordan today?
This looks as good a place as any.
I mustn't lose my head.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
The youngest just got up, eh? I'm doing pretty good. I've been up since like 2 a.m.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
This game is a lot of fun. It's brand new. Came out a couple days ago.
The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
So far, it's been one of my favorites.
Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Indeed. Surely we've time for a short kip ere we continue on our merry way.
I need to keep hunting ghosts and shit like that. Hell yeah.
Come on then!
Okay.
Stop!
Get back here.
Well done, Master.
Of course, you have to be raided whenever you're at camp. Any plans for you today, bud?
There's aught to be found there. Can you not see it?
We ought to take a closer look.
Just the same old shit, different day, right? Ah, nah. Go grocery shopping, that's about it.
One never can have too many of these.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
Should have quit while I had the chance.
My favorite part about this game is whenever you're fighting big creatures, you could climb onto them and start stabbing them in the head and stuff. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, that's for sure. It is actually kind of fun. Nothing like climbing onto a dragon's back and stabbing them. Now that's the town. Gotta go back. I need one more fucking ghost dead. If he drops the right material. That makes sense.
Was this ox cart assailed? It is in a dreadful state.
The roads are hardly safe.
We must remain vigilant.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
What will you be streaming later? Where the hell did that come from? Oh, there you are, you big bastard.
This battle ought to be in our favor.
We'll try not to get hit, lest all that
Get out of the slime.
Boker is fixated utterly on tourism. Hold its focus as long as you can. I'll handle the rest.
The arisen has been
Goddamn slime. Oh, fuck the slime.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Ha! How do you like that?
I mean, that could always be fun.
To have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
Loath as I am to deplete our stock of curatives, no choice without a mage. This brute has quite the temper.
A reckless moment makes for easy prey.
It is the simplest strategy that our foe knows to use. Knock its feet out from under it and strike ere it recovers.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone. Dare to feel the wind on your face. Jump up, and I'll send you
Sounds
flying.
good, man. Talk to you later.
We would have pulled it off but for that misstep. I've the will to fight on and on.
Fight on. It is our finest hour.
Mercy has only made you a goddamn goblin camp.
Yon chest appears to be beyond our reach.
We must find a way over to it. It would be torture to leave it unclaimed.
Let me know whenever you start streaming later, as well. Good old little brother. Okay. We're all light now. I just need to kill one more, like, dude. We need another phantom. I like to do that before I take off.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Well, gonna go this way then. Come on, I want some of those phantoms. There we go. There's some down here and there's some up there. Fuck yeah. Oh, do not fall in the water. Yes! We got it. We got another one? Okay, there's a couple more up there and then we're going back. Oh, there's a slide cyclops up here. Oh no!
This is just what's needed.
I believe your foe is drawn to humanity. Not to extinguish our lanterns, lest we summon it unwittingly. It seems we have enraged our foe.
Reckless opponents make for easy prey.
Simpler. All together now. The attack has won.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
No quarrel here.
Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
If we come to a campsite, I will make it daylight. But I'm not backtracking, so I'm going back this way. I could just teleport, but don't want to fucking do that.
Decisions, decisions.
What are we tarrying for? Onward, I say.
The sun's rays will grace us anew ere long.
The threat of attack seems more manageable by daylight.
Just making my brother a mod.
Someone saw fit to camp here, 'twould seem.
There's no reason to rush into our bedrolls.
Yeah, I'm making it daylight. Definitely cannot say that doesn't look good.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
I quite agree. Best we
What else can you
recuperate
do
our
around the
strength
camp?
before we set off again.
Bask in warmth.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle. Now that I think on it, none in our party are healers.
Yeah, I kind of gathered that, whatever your name is.
Want to be allowed a moment of repose.
They'll soon learn I'm a grouchy sort without my beauty sleep.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
The power of magic is replete with possibilities.
If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but... Then I shall remain by your side. Here, strike with lightning on your side.
Ooh.
Avoid flaming with any possible...
Gonna restart the stream. Welcome back.
That was outstanding, if I do say so myself.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
I kinda want to have a healer. That's why I only switched out the other girl. Plus having electricity and fire on your weapons are awesome. Especially for those slimes.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Oh, I've already looked over there.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
See someone fighting something, you gotta help out. Huh. Well.
That was superb, Arisen.
Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Fuck yeah.
It's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
And go over and give the lady back her
'Twas a
the
fascinating
stuff.
tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent? And an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell is, her ties to this figure from the neighboring country have a romantic tint. Well.
Okay, coming back to go see this one.
Home at last.
Oh, he made it.
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright, the sigil of our house. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
Oh, a blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be frank.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the Gracious Hand over the years.
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be delighted.
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket. What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand. Thank you ever so much for all you've done for us.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Now, 'tis getting late. You had best be off. Do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have some
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
I do wonder what that was all about.
Sir Ludolf's lust knows no bounds. This time he's set his sights on the Watchhead's missus. Still, however pressed, no man is like to hand her his own wife, eh? The Watchhead refused, and rightly so. But his lordship doesn't take no for an answer. He employed his usual method, which is to say, he dispatched the Watchhead on a mission to slay a Dullahan. Poor old Gregor departed last night. I'm sorry to say it, but he shan't be returning alive. That's the sort of man that noble is, you see. Naught noble about him, if you ask.
Okay.
Would you mind coming over here?
I got an achievement for doing that quest. Oh.
Here we are.
Good tidings, friend. How have you been keeping? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say I enjoyed myself overmuch. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, methinks I should like to live there. And that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase it from me? I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd sell it to you cheap as I can afford. Well, friend,
how much is cheap?
what say you? Much obliged,
Fuck it.
friend. I hope you're as pleased with our deal as I am. Suppose I'd best be off. I've my own home to get to. I hope you'll be happy here.
A house in this economy. That was the achievement. Okay.
All my peers seem so much more.
There's just one, no Malv. People doubtless. Perhaps you should return, see how they're getting on. I want to do this quest.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner. Minute now.
I'm dead on my feet.
Oh, tell me, haven't got any.
Oh, what does this say?
Athara Peru.
Yes, sir. Have you procured what I asked? Splendid. You've my gratitude. Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Forgive me, but I must return to my rounds directly. Ah, but in place of a reward, mayhap I could give you a tour of the premises. Only if you've the time and inclination, of course. What say you? Would you care to accompany me? As servants of the gracious hand, we provide whatever treatment we can to those unfortunate who are stricken by maladies. Yet, at times, 'tis not enough. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived. An unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums, and now even their poor son Lubomir has fallen ill. By chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. Yet, the family had not the money for the medicine he required. So, he was put into our care. Here he is. This young man is Lubomir.
We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him, but he has yet to show any sign of recovery. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judgment. After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim their medicine the only cure that they might... But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. At any rate, I'd best continue on my rounds. Pray, stay as long as you wish. Come, come. We've medicine to prepare. We've enough to make a fresh batch now, thanks to a kind donation.
Psst! You there. Help me. Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarce lift myself up. See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just a few days past. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. And now he's... Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. And yet... Gah... Something isn't right about this place. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the Gracious Hand, come tell me of them, won't you? I'd see to it myself, but I can hardly move.
Is that all I can assist you with?
Each of our patients deserves up.
There is a locked room down here. Not locked no more.
Oh, someone help me. Jahan? Bruno, where have you gone?
What if I talk to him again? Never mind.
I am honored to be called to you.
Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? He's seen better days, hasn't he? There has been talk of sending him down to the basement, should his condition fail to improve. That is, the basement sick room, where our most critical patients convalesce under the abbess's care. None of the other sisters are permitted entry, including myself. Teles, she gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind. At times I hear strange cries and moans drift up from below. Which is to be expected. Those who come here suffer all manner of afflictions, you see. And yet, a part of me is afeared for them.
So, the worst of us are taken to the basement. Mayhap that's the source of the queer voices I hear at night. And none save the abbess can enter? If the Gracious Hand has a secret, 'tis the abbess who keeps it, I reckon. You've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further? I must find out what goes on down there. Oh, you've my thanks. I just can't stomach the thought of lying here not knowing. Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. But if you do find aught amiss down in that basement, it must be the abbess's doing. Should you find evidence fit to implicate her, will you help me see to it that justice is carried out?
See, I've already reported my suspicions to the Sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. If you apprehend the Abbess, they'll know to come and arrest her. So I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need, if it exists to be found.
To get to the bottom of what is happening at the Gracious Hand, we shall have to acquire evidence of any misdeeds.
I suppose 'tis so.
How might we enter the basement?
The patients in this room must not be disturbed. Leave this place at once.
Damn, she locked the door on me.
Humility's here.
Where's my comb? My fur's in a right state.
Let me get that.
I'm gonna see what the bagger down here is doing.
Time to be exact. Required not ostentation.
No respect for this.
How can he be so cold? Where are we to go if not our own homes?
Okay.
There's no telling what will happen if I linger here.
Sweeping, laundry. My work's near done.
So very tired.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Guess I'll come back here later. For now.
First, assess the field, then act accordingly.
Haste makes waste, as they say.
I've trained for this.
Peruse at your neck.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist. Do come again.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares
I know every place here. New day beckons.
For now, though, I need to go for a little bit. But thanks for watching the stream. Like, follow, subscribe. And for now, peace out.